I mean, it's just in general, man. Your numbers have just skyrocketed so far this season. Basically, just what have you kind of figured out? What's kind of clicked for you just offensively so far?
Probably just consistency at the plate. Maybe stop worrying about my swing and average and stuff, and just going up there, taking one game at a time, and just doing what I do. Just trying to get on base and driving the ball and stuff like that.
Do you feel like you were thinking too much before? I mean, like when you say just relax and feeling more consistent. I mean, what kind of allowed you to do that?
Definitely thinking too much. Probably like if I lined out or something, I would get a little upset just because I was hoping that I'd fall or something like that. Just not taking the game how it should be. And I was really thinking a lot at the plate, the past few years. Sometimes it's just really, inconsistent. While sometimes I'll be going good. When I went good, it went good. When it went bad, it went bad. So, whatever happens this year, I'm just trying to stay consistent at the plate. Just trying to, do what I do. And in the game, I'm going to line out, but it's going to, come back with, bleeders that follow at a third baseman. So, I'm just trying to keep consistency at the plate.
Was there kind of a turning point for you on that when you were like, man, did somebody tell you, hey, man, just stop thinking, settle down, or was it kind of within you? Like, how did you kind of mentally get to that point that it was, you got yourself just kind of just not think about it?
Turning point, I would say I read a book during the summer called The Mental Game of Baseball, and it's like a 300-page book just talking about all the greats who what they went through on a regular basis in the game, like Barry Bonds and Pete Rose, and even some pitchers like Sandy Koufax and stuff like that, and how they went through stuff in the game and how they took the game one day at a time. So just reading that book really helped me, to kind of translate that to me on the field.
When you talk about the greats, was there anybody's story within that really kind of resonated with you?
Mark McGwire, I think when he was in minor leagues, he talked about some of the things he went through at first when he first got there when he was young, and how he wanted to get a hit every time, and he wanted just to be successful. And you got to realize that in the game, success is hard, especially in the game of baseball. So probably his story, probably helped me a lot. Just coming, taking it to Tennessee baseball here.
Is that kind of like one of those sort of high school to college transitions where, like in high school, if you're really good, there's a lot of times you might hit 500, you might hit 600. I don't know what you hit, but, is this kind of the first time you've ever sort of dealt with, slumps?
Yeah, definitely. Just freshman year was different than last year. Freshman year, I just came out here and just did my thing. And I would say probably last year was a little bit more expectations. And just being who I am, I wanted to be so successful that when adversity came a little bit, I had to find a way to actually deal with that. And sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, but I think I found a way. I've gotten a lot better at dealing with adversity when it comes to baseball, and just taking whatever happens. 0 for 4 or 4 for 4, just taking it one day at a time and just doing my thing.
How much more do you just enjoy being at the ballpark right now? I mean, is it just a lot more just relaxed?
Oh, tremendously, yeah. Just not taking for granted this beautiful field and just this facility. In high school, I didn't have the best facilities at all, so just being out here every day since day one has been a blessing to be here.
What did anybody give you that book, The Mental Game of Baseball, or did anybody suggest it to you, or did you just kind of pick it up and see it in the store or something like that? How did you kind of just come across it?
Well, we had to read a book this summer about baseball and mental toughness, and one of my friends that plays baseball at FIU, he told me about the book. I remember him reading it in high school, and he told me about it, and I just kind of got it from him. I bought the book. And I just got it from there. So I got that book from him, basically.
Okay. What do you say we had to? Was that a team assignment? Did Coach Serrano say, hey, you guys will go read a book, or what was
our hitting coach preferred it to us, just to have something to do during the summer, and because we're going to be out there in summer ball, nothing else to really do. Might as well, read a book, that'll help you. So I took that challenge and I kind of, took advantage of it. And it really helped me a lot. And then once I finally started getting to the groove of the book, I actually really enjoyed it.
Cool. How do you like just being in that leadoff role? Do you feel like that really suits you basically? And what's that done for you just being up there?
It's been a good time being the leadoff. It's actually I did it a few times in summer ball, batting first and batting second, and it's really helped a lot. I'll do whatever I have to do to help this team. So being in a leadoff role is it's a big responsibility, but I've been liking it so far. So.
What's different about it from I mean, obviously we're hitting in the 6-hole early in this year, but basically what are kind of the there's obviously a different assignment. There's a different way you got to approach it in terms of taking pitches and in terms of obviously just making sure you get on base anyhow. What's the adjustment been like?
Basically, I've been just trying to do anything I can to get on first base. Honestly, I've been trying to. I've been working with the coach more to being a little bit more aggressive in the leadoff spot, but also doing my thing of just seeing pitches, and not getting too over aggressive. So just being in the leadoff spot is, it's helped me just kind of calm down a little bit and just really just do what I do at the plate and kind of just see some pitches. But yeah, if I do see one that I like, jump on it.
Okay. All right. What just how much you feel like you can just build on this basically? And how do you kind of just view the rest of this year? What are kind of your just goals to keep this up?
My goal personally, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing and really helping the team. Just get W. That's all I'm really trying to do for this team, and I just want to have a more consistent year right now, the team-wise, and hopefully this last one really helped us. And we played decent at Florida, but I just want to kind of translate over to come to Georgia when they come in our field. So.
All right. Good.